Good evening, VeeFriends. Good evening, good evening, good evening. It's the VeeFriends Daily Comic Show. I'm coming at you live, 8 p.m. today, and it's Wednesday? What's up, May, over there in the YouTube channel, Shep? We're live on TikTok. Are we live on TikTok? Yes. Instagram. Great. All right, let's get into it. This is the VeeFriends Daily Comics Show. I'm DJ Kaufman, the cartoonist here at VeeFriends. How's it going, everybody? VeeFriends is over 280 new characters created to make positivity louder, make soft skills cool. We're talking gratitude, kindness, patience. There's a countable ant here, created by Gary Vaynerchuk. You might know him on the internet as Gary V, hence the name V in VeeFriends. We've got the trading card game. We've got these cool mini pencil toppers. I'm gonna open some of those. And today, I'm DJ Kaufman. That's not what I'm. We have the VeeFriends cartoons out today. So hopefully you watched the VeeFriends cartoon show. We can talk about that in the chat while I'm drawing today. Tonight, I'm going to open up some of these minis. Going to do some warm-up sketching. Going to hang out for a little while. Live Q&A in the chat. Come say hello. Also, make sure you're subscribed to the VeeFriends Comics YouTube channel. We've got daily comics coming. Comic dubs. Later on today, let me set my timers here. There we go. Great. VeeFriends.com for everything VeeFriends. Also, Comic Corner. You can read all the comics up there. Let's go ahead and open up a mini to start the night off for my pencil topper. Let's see who's in this one. What do you guys think of the cartoon show? Let's talk about it. Oh, got to get my TikTok chat up. Forgot that. Let's see. TikTok, what's up? Getting there. Channels. For our friends over on TikTok. All right, let's see who's in this one. Oh boy, we've got a diamond dope dodo. Haven't pulled a diamond in a long time, but that's what's going to go on the pencil tonight. It's the rarest mini that you can get. By the way, if you're not familiar with the minis, I'm going to be cracking some of these open tonight. They're vending machine opportunity over on the website. You can see here the diamond that I just pulled is the rarest kind that you can pull, so it's going to be a good night. This is the Dope Dodo Season 3, I think. All right, cool. Great. What am I doing today? Let's get right into what I've been up to. And we'll also read a comic strip tonight. And I forgot that I have to give away some shirts as well. So if you did the thing on Friday, your name is on this list. If you know what I'm talking about, you're in the club. You're in it. So I'm going to give away some shirts. Let's just give away one right now. Let's just give one away. See who's going to be. Get my pencil ready here. Caring Camel. That's Orion. Caring Camel. Congratulations. You've won a shirt. I'm going to come back to this in about half an hour or so. Caring Camel, what's up? You won a Comfort Collection t-shirt. That's how that's going to work. Maybe later on I'll give away something else. Let's see. This is not really a giveaway show. It's more like a comic drawing show. And let me just check something else real quick. The comic is up tonight. Let's check that out. Here we've got Flex and Fox. His friend Fearless Fairy has now become famous because she's in a cartoon. So Fearless Fairy, let me get your autograph. Me, why? Well, you're a famous cartoon star now. So you want to show people you know me or something? Something like that. She's signing her little trading card there. Fairy, you know he's just going to sell that, right? Dalton Dog. He's got his hair. She's like, that's why I made it priceless. He's like excited because he's got this signature of Fearless Fairy, but then turns out he's trying to sell it off to bad intentions here. It's like, sorry, Fox, I can't buy this. It's personalized to you. And she didn't sign her full name. So let's zoom in on her signature to my friend Fox. Love FF. So that's the secret. If you personalize your signatures, is really hard to resell. So, and our Fearless Fairy is now a star out there in the world. Tonight, I'm doing something a little bit different. I might work on some comics, but let's just see. Because I'm working on a bunch of, let me find them here, stickers. So we're talking stickers like kind of like this. These stickers will be available at New York Comic Con. I'll be there hanging out. So you might have seen some of these in the comic. So we want some comic stickers. You're going to see a lot of different cool ones here. And tonight I want to kind of just dive into what I've been working on. You've seen a little bit. If you have a favorite character you would like to see as a sticker, let me know in the chat. And maybe we'll draw it up tonight. I think I want to do a Dope Dodo because that was the warm-up sketch for the night. Dope. So what I do is I go to the website, go Dope. Here she is. Dope Dodo. Something that many people might not know about Dope Dodo is I once heard Gary talk about Dope Dodo behind the scenes, and he said that perhaps she's like a skateboard legend or something like that, like has her own like urban skateboard brand. And I wouldn't have thought about that. I thought that's kind of interesting. Like, those street skateboard kids that grew up to become entrepreneurs. It's kind of what I think what Gary had in mind there for Dope Dodo. The opposite of a dodo. You might think a dodo is like stupid or something, but it's not. Good evening, everyone. Be nice if there we go. That's the layer I need to erase. All right, let's hurry up and do a little Dope Dodo. Now that I know this about Dope Dodo, and now that you know this about Dope Dodo, I thought it might be cool if my Apple Pencil worked. I thought it'd be cool if I draw her up with a little bit of that energy in mind. Okay. So I always start drawing small here. Just talking to Andy a little bit about that earlier, that you guys don't get to hear Gary talk too much about the character stories. So in the future here, I'm thinking that we'll have Gary on some streams soon across all of our shows. And beyond, being a hype man, he really does have a lot of cool stories for these characters. And like you'll see in the cartoons today, the VeeFriends cartoon show. A lot of cool like lessons and things to be learned inside the VeeFriends universe. So it's always cool. I don't like that pose. I was gonna do like a I want to be like skateboard up like this. A little bit more energy going on. Let's see. There we go. Alex says, I can't believe October is tomorrow. I can't either. It came up really fast. Alex will be at New York Comic Con. I will be there. Like I said, I don't really have a schedule per se, but I'll be around the booth and probably be posting on my Twitter, you know, wherever I'm at. Let's see. I'm going to go with this pose here. Move this pose over. Dope Dodo. That's who I'm drawing right now. Yeah, usually I'm online in the morning streaming, but I decided again to do some evening streams. And we have some friends on the West Coast and some people I see in the streams that are like, man, I wish I could make it. So Monday and Wednesday, I'm going to do 8 p.m. And we'll see how it goes. So right now I have about, the reason I'm drawing stickers tonight is because, well, stickers are due tomorrow. So I've got a little bit more time to sneak in a couple cool sticker designs before we got to go to print on those. It's like really last minute. Just how I roll. But also I thought, man, wouldn't it be cool to have like a Stoic Slime sticker doing something? So I think about Stoic Slime. I'm thinking about Clever Crocodile here. How do you like the stream on the YouTube mobile app? I'm not sure exactly what you mean. But thanks for hanging out. Good evening, everybody. I'm looking through your chats here. Also on Instagram, I noticed that you can use both camera front and back. How can you do that? I'm using a variety of things to stream with, actually. So primarily I'm using an app called OBS, which is going to have this camera here is my iPhone camera that's pointing down at the iPad. And then the rest is like hooked in like this. The iPad is hooked into the computer. So that's this screen over here, over there. And you can pull in different views from it. And then we use another program called Restream to broadcast into our different channels. And then I can always switch it up and just show you me. And this is me having a drink of Topo Chico. Cheers. That's not coffee, but it's water. It's delicious. Thanks for chilling out. I don't know how long I'll be live tonight. Let's just see. I got to get some stickers done. So I'm going to stay up because I got like 5 stickers to finish up. And now I thought I want a skilled skeleton sticker. Now I'm just being like selfish for myself because I'm like, I need a skilled skeleton sticker for myself. So I think I'll make one of those. Perhaps. Let's see. This is Dope Dodo. And again, if you're just watching, I heard Gary say behind the scenes one time that Dope Dodo was maybe like a really slick entrepreneur, but started in the street. So she has like a street brand. It was like a skate kid. Someone else asked me, they're like, what are these characters? Like, what are there, just stories, or did he just make them up randomly? And I'm like, well, my experience has been that Gary's got a lot of stories and is stuck in his head. And so part of my job here at VeeFriends is to help get those stories out to the world somehow. And I do that through comics. But you're going to see a lot of happening through the cartoons. We've got the comics coming out. So I usually do the daily comic strips. Right now we're Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And you'll know why a little bit. Kind of dialed it back a little. Because behind the scenes, we're actually building out some more comic book plans that I can't wait to talk about. The issue 1 comic is going to look a little something like this. Only 555 copies available. Double foil there. That's really sick. J. Scott Campbell cover after my hero Jack Kirby. Really cool. VeeFriends first issue. There's only 555. We could talk about that, but that goes to our gift goats. But fear not, you'll be able to read that comic story, and it's something that's different than anything we've done, because Gary wanted to go a little bit deeper with the topics and whatnot. So we deal with some like real human issues. That's what really resonates with people, is the storytelling of things that real humans are going through, that we're all going through. And those were always some of the best comic books too, from the 1960s and whatnot, that you now see in movies. X-Men, Fantastic Four, they all dealt with real life issues that were going on. Well, of course, X-Men was basically having to do a lot with the civil rights movement. People don't know that, but a lot of people don't know that. But it was Stan Lee and Jack Kirby's way of kind of commenting on the human condition at the time. Where and when can I get that comic? Well, you won't be able to get that comic book that I just showed unless you're a gift goat, and then you buy it on eBay maybe from a gift goat, which, that's going to be expensive, but you will be able to read it. But the other comics that we're going to come out with after that will be much more accessible, probably in price, and going into 2025, we're going to have a lot more comics, like a traditional comics. Yeah. See a lot of people, I'll talk about it because I think, hope you're having a good night. I am having a good night. Thank you, Paul. There's a lot going on in the world. So there's a lot of heavy stuff happening out there, no matter where you are in the world. And I hear about that a lot in the streams. A lot of people want me to talk about all kinds of things that are going on. Like, hey, will you mention the wars that are going on, or, acknowledge those things. And we don't do politics here at VeeFriends, but we do have a lot of empathy for everything that's going on in the world. We just saw, even in the things that are going on across the ocean there in Europe and the Middle East. Humans are we got to all do better. And then there's things that are outside of our control too, like the awful flooding that just happened down in North Carolina. There's a lot of bad things that you can focus on. And it's one of the reasons I do the comic stream in the morning. Here we go, Dope Dodos. Because in the morning, I know that I used to wake up and turn on the news every morning, and then I would, my day just felt like junk because I was feeding myself with all kinds of bad news and violence and all that, and it just doesn't really set the right tone. It's awful, and I think we can all do better as far as like feeding our brain with. I'm not saying ignore all those things. I'm just saying I'm try to look to find a good positive light in the life that you can control right in front of you, your family and your friends, your VeeFriends, and try to get through whatever you're going through. We've got people in our community that are dealing with all kinds of stuff, heavy stuff, and we don't want to ever ignore those things. So we're not acting like things aren't happening, but there are good things happening too. So just keep that in mind when you're out there. And now, to break the mood, appreciate you guys watching. Let's open up some VeeFriends. Nope. All right. Got orange versus a. All right. I kind of already know who's going to win this because it always is. But let's do orange versus purple in the chat. Shane Paris says, on a lighter note, are we going to have a DJ battle between Amped II and Grizzly in the V-Dome? It could be. Is that a request? We'll talk to the team. Yeah, this is a little escape. There's escapism. Comic books are good escapism, cartoons and things like that. But this is a good place. I like the energy of the community. We all support each other. Of course, we very supportive of everything going on. Orange. Wow, geez, holy cow! 1 second, I got to catch up here. Okay. All right, here we go. Ready? Orange, purple. Oh my goodness. Over there, Scurvy Steve over on TikTok made it purple. What we do here is I'm trying to knock the Dope Dodo off of the pencil topper. Sometimes it can happen that it's just my gut. But sometimes I like Helmet to decide. Helmet's over there on YouTube. We're live on YouTube, LinkedIn, Instagram, TikTok. Good evening. We've got a bubblegum Fearless Fairy, the star of the new cartoon show. I'm sorry, Fearless Fairy, that doesn't beat a diamond Dope Dodo. I really want to, but I just can't. I'm sorry. It's just how it is. Can't always win. Sorry. Rocky, how's it going in the chat there? Rocky's dealing with some heavy stuff there. Rocky, I'm glad that VeeFriends makes you feel better. Hopefully I can see you soon. I noticed that you said something about finding lodging in New York City. I was like, man, I could just. My wife's coming up. It'd be kind of weird to have you share a hotel room with us. Sorry. Besides that, I think I have a really tiny hotel room that I book. And nobody wants to hear me snore or anything, So. But yeah, I hope to see you soon, man. There's a Dope Dodo kind of skateboarding. I don't like this, I gotta say. I'm not a fan of that one. Gonna ink up this Clever Crocodile real quick while we keep working here. Right. Yeah, it's very easy to get, worked up about everything outside in the world sometimes, and it sucks. It can suck, but then your perspective changes. We have Perspective Pigeon as a character, and really, like, it's your perspective can change very quickly with the things you're dealing with in life, for sure. I wish there was a way to make everybody kind of calm down, and you know we're big fans of being the bigger person and love, and I think peace and stuff like that. We'd like to see a lot more of that in the world. So that's kind of what we're doing here with comics and cartoons. We're not gonna solve the world's problems on this. Maybe we are. Let's solve the world's problems on this stream. No, I'm never gonna do that. I'm a stoic, so there's not much that's changed in the world. There's always going to be turmoil and floods and wars, and life is pretty unfair sometimes, it feels like. And but I wake up every day and I try to I think about, like, Mr. Rogers and stuff like that. Isn't that funny? Because you could just wake up and decide, I'm going to have a bad day, or I'm going to look at some bad thing. But I like to wake up and say, it's a good day that I'm alive. And that even though I'm getting older a little bit, we were at my barber shop, and my barber groaned on Saturday, and he goes, "Oh, that's a sign that you're getting old when you just start to groan when you move." And I was like, "Oh man." Yep, I guess so. You just bend over a little bit, and you're like, "Ouch." But I think, wow, man, how lucky we are to be here, even with the aches and pains and stuff that we're dealing with, trials and tribulations and all that. But gotta stay positive somehow, even in the chaos. And listen, we usually have Santa Claus over in the chat. I don't know if Santa's here tonight. Santa, are you over in the chat? Ricky Reba says, "What's my favorite character to draw and why?" My favorite VeeFriends character is probably, I like to draw Flex and Fox, I gotta say. I think he's just fun to draw. That's a kind of a really simple answer, but this is Clever Crocodile. Clever Crocodile. We'll take a look at what these are going to end up looking like here in a second. I'm feeling like a lot of people are watching me tonight. There's 231 people watching across all of our channels. I'm feeling the pressure tonight. I'm feeling some pressure here. No, I'm just kidding. I could do this all day. Man, I cannot wait. Okay, so first off, I got to tell you, I can tell you some behind the scenes about the cartoon show. Hopefully you watched the cartoon show. This is a good little reset here. If you don't know what this is VeeFriends. Where are we? We're in September. We're going to be in October tomorrow. Holy cow. What in the world? This is the Daily Comics Show live. Usually I'm in the morning. I'm in the evening tonight. I'm DJ Kaufman, the cartoonist here at VeeFriends. Hey, Dennis. Dennis Dorfel is in the chat, my old friend and boss. We got to get a beer soon, my friend. Keep meaning to text you. This is VeeFriends. I'm usually here in the morning. This week I'm going to do some nighttime streams, so I'll be here Monday today, and then Wednesday, 8 p.m. VeeFriends is over 280 characters on a mission to make positivity louder in the world. Make soft skills cool. Soft skills like gratitude, kindness, patience, accountability. Created by Gary Vaynerchuk. You might know him on the internet as Gary V, hence the name in VeeFriends. We've got the trading card game. We've got these cool minis, mini toppers. We've got VeeFriends cartoons out today. I don't know why my signature's over there. My bad. VeeFriends cartoons. It's a big day today. Really awesome cartoon show we've been working on behind the scenes. And over on the new VeeFriends Comics YouTube channel, we've got daily comic stubs coming out. That means they take these comic strips that I draw. I draw all these comic strips, like today's comic strip. They'll take this and they'll do some magic to it and animate it a little bit, voiceover. It's really cool. Now that Dennis is here, I think let's do a shirt giveaway from the people that did the thing. If you did the thing, you know what you did. I'm gonna give away a shirt. Let's spin this wheel, and then I'll explain. And then we'll maybe give away something tonight. Let's see who's gonna win the second shirt of the night. It's gonna be Birds Fly In Free. Birds Fly In Free got the second shirt there. That's cool. I believe she just won another shirt the other day. So the cool thing about these shirts is, whoops, okay. Over on the website, VeeFriends.com, you can see the shop button up here. Click that. From here, you'll see that we have the Comfort Collection. So it's over 200 and, oh, wait, what did I do? Comfort Collection. Over 250 characters. You can pick your favorite VeeFriend character. So just by watching these streams and hanging out, this dust off of here, you can start to build quite a wardrobe of awesome shirts from our Comfort Collection. You could pick a different shirt color if you'd like. That's one of my favorites. Adventurous Astronaut. Yes. And what I'm doing tonight, usually I'm working on these comics, but tonight I've got a little bit of a deadline. So tomorrow we got to send some artwork to print as stickers for New York Comic Con. So they're going to look a little bit like this. You've seen me drawing some of these. Rare Robot. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Hungry Hammerhead. This all came from a stream too, because I was drawing a burger and I forget who said it, but they said, why don't you make that pizza? And so I did. Just turned it into pizza there for you. And then we've got Bombastic Baboon here. Focus Falcon. He's looking sharp. I had the Falcon there. These would be nice little fun stickers too. Let's take a look at these. Some stuff right out of the comics too that people like. Our Gratitude Garden. Take care of Pickles, or Pix Lab. Stay positive out there. Appreciate you guys watching. Give away something else? Okay, I'll think about it. So we got this Let's Keep Going. A little positive, keep on dancing. I just went through some of the comics and pulled out some of my favorite poses and redrew some of them. These will be physical stickers that you can put on your laptop and things like this, like this here. We're gonna have a whole bunch. I mean, you won't even imagine how many we're gonna do. Let's take a look at some more. No, that's enough. That's enough for right now. But New York Comic Con, I'll be there hanging around. If you've never been, it's quite busy. looking forward to catching up with my old homies in comic books, comic book world. Good evening, Mr. Elkman over on Instagram. What's up? What's up? Okay, DJ, I need you to stop getting in my wallet. Hey, it ain't me. I'm just drawing the things. Gary's in your wallet. Shep, I'll be there. I'll be there. I'm going to try to be there all 4 days. You know, if I'm not at the booth, I'll be probably roaming around, talking to some friends in Artist Alley. I got a lot of old friends in Artist Alley. Might try to catch up with some old people that I worked with. We got a lot more comics to go. A lot more of those cartoon shows as well. The new cartoon show. We're real excited. Behind the scenes, it's been really good feedback from parents, especially, which is really cool. I mean, that was the whole point of the cartoon show, was to give parents some kind of cool show to watch with their kids, to talk about challenges and, you know, how to talk about some issues that are tough for parents sometimes. I wish I would have had it when I was raising my kids. We had like Bear in the Blue House, which taught you how to go to the potty. And Dylan, my son's on the chat here. Dylan, Dennis is watching too. You guys will have to catch up. And you know, you had basic stuff like your educational stuff, like I love Sesame Street and stuff like that, but it's not, you know, it's more like educational stuff, which is great. But we're dealing with like real life issues, like how do you deal with when kids are being selfish? Or I've got glitter all over me. You can't see it, but these, you know what? I got to get rid of this. It's too much glitter for me. Sorry, Dope Dodo. You got to go away. Let's pull another. I can't do glitter. I can't do it. All right. Pull this out. This one. Nope. Okay, come on. As I'm spinning those, it's because I'm getting clear ones, and I want blind ones. Let's do blue versus orange in the chat. Plus, Helmet likes me to spin it, so. Ryan Otley. I used to know Ryan Otley. We both did comics on Kevin Smith's website together. He did, what was the Bike Messenger's character name? I can't remember the name right off the top of my head, but we both did webcomics over there on. That's where we both came from. All right, we got orange. Let me go back, reset my other chat here real quick. We got two oranges. Orange, orange. Blue, 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 blue. Orange. Blue. Okay. Orange is really, I was hoping to pull a Gary B, but this is a season 3 mini. What I've just made the executive decision to get rid of, because you can't see it, but I've got glitter all my hands from the Dope Dodo. I don't like that. We've got a bubblegum alert ape. I'm going to just go ahead and throw him on the pencil. He smells like bubblegum. Alert ape. Cool. Great. Tell you what, while we're hanging out, if you want to email me at comics@VeeFriends.com, if you email me during tonight's stream and just say you want a t-shirt, I will take all of the names that email. You go shirt, And then on Wednesday night stream, I will pull the winners. Wednesday night, 8 p.m. Eastern time. Let's do that, okay? So if you want a shirt, email comics@VeeFriends.com. That's all you have to do. Just say, hey, what's up? You could say nice things if you'd like. You don't have to. You could just say shirt. And I'll put your name in the list and we'll pull it on Wednesday night at 8. How about that? It's easy enough. Saw Rob Liefeld's name here. Let's see. I just picked up a rare Rob Liefeld Deadpool auto comic and I'm pumped. I really like, I didn't like Rob Liefeld when I was younger, but he's got a really sense of humor about himself. Beta Ray Bill, did you see the J. Scott Campbell cover we have for issue number 1 of VeeFriends? This is going to be really hard to get. This is what the cover is going to look like. This was a proof from the printer for the cover. Just showing it off because New York Comic Con's coming up. J. Scott won't be there, but it's really hard to get J. Scott to do your covers. But, Gary's magical like that. I've been joking around. Not joking around. I'm not joking. I really think that Gary could be like the next Stan Lee of comic book industry, or just the next, even just a bigger version of Stan Lee even. How about that? Just because he's got quite a knowledge of entrepreneurship and marketing, and really a lot of publishers and creators and retailers could all use that information. We could all do better at marketing and storytelling. And Gary's just like a king of that. So, not just kissing his butt. Shep says, do you want to bring that cover to me at Comic-Con and give it to me? Sure. No, my wife said, you got to put that in plastic or something. You can't just leave that hanging out back there you can't just leave this hanging out back here. It's going to get all dinged up. It's a proof, I'm not selling it. Maybe we'll show it in like 50 years. It'll be all dinged up. They'll be like, DJ, you should have made that. You should have put that away. I'll be like, no. Thanks. Yeah. I don't know if I'll be drawing live at New York Comic Con or not. Let's see. We'll see what the vibe is. I'll probably bring stuff, as I do. Shoot. Okay. All right, we're going to go ahead and move over to some Stoic Slime. I'm randomly inking things here because I'm not sold on this dodo though. I gotta tell you. Let's go ahead and flesh out this Stoic Slime though. I'm gonna get rid of dodo for a minute. So I could focus on Stoic Slime. $267 watching across our channels. Good evening, everybody. This is the VeeFriends live comic show. I am drawing some stickers tonight. I'll peek up at your questions. In a moment. But first, I kind of want to do a little bit of this. Yeah, so what's new? We had a pretty big day today in VeeFriends World, the debut of the cartoon show. That'll be coming out every Saturday, I believe. I do believe. Saturday morning cartoons. Some of you are old enough to remember those good old days of cartoons. This is Stoic Slime. Boy, it says my Apple Pencil's gonna die. We might just have to chill. We might have to switch over and do some drawing on paper or something underneath this. Oh, that would be crazy. 20%. I've been drawing nonstop all day. You wouldn't know it. So I think with this, I want to do some kind of like, I like stay stoic, but I think I want to draw it in like some font that looks like the font is slime. This is Stoic Slime. Let's just take a look at Stoic Slime on the website. By the way, you can do this by going to VeeFriends.com. All of the characters are in alphabetic order. You can click any of them. It's working. If they've been in a comic, there's a comic corner that tags them in comics they've been in. You can also look and find yourself a t-shirt of your favorite character right there. You can see a video of Gary drawing the character for the first time. They recorded everything. That's how Gary does. And also the digital collectibles, you know, the NFTs, the trading cards, you can actually see the amount of owners there are across the world, Series 1 and Series 2, and the price that they're going for on the open market right now. I know it's not a big thing right now, NFTs and that, or digital collectibles, but you can also see the last times they were sold for in these different poses. I like this one right here. Here's an original. Look at that guy. Crazy. I gotta hide this comment. Beta Ray Bill says his 3-year-old watched the cartoon all three so many times on repeat. We love to hear that. I just told Andy today. I said I think kids are really going to rewatch these shows. There's a rewatch factor for sure. Is that an East Coast lifestyle hat, DJ? This is from this East Coast hat here is from Sport of Kings. That's what it's called. The brand's called Sport of Kings. I just liked it because I'm over here on the East Coast. South of Pittsburgh. Just south of Pittsburgh I am. Okay, what do we want to do here? Didn't want to do that, but I just did. I'm going to go back to pencil. Yeah, so what I want to do, I do like the Stoic Slime is coming out of here, but I think that's just for my sketch. I think what I want to have happen is I want to have the word stoic like made of slime, like here, stoic. So we're just going to do some old school hand lettering here. And then I'll make it like he's coming out of the words, I think. Got a lot of stoics in the community too, so you know. Gary's very stoic in a lot of the things he says. I love the interviews with him and Ryan Holiday. It's one of my secret wishes to get Ryan to write a guest comic for us. Let's do this. We'll make it cool. It'll be green, you know. Like green slime, I guess. It's a little gross, but stay stoic. Let's do that up. And then I'm going to color it and everything, I think. Let's do that. Let's finish up let's make an actual finished sticker. I'll show you the whole process here. Let's do that. So I think what I want to do is I do want to outline this. All right. Turn that off. Fade that out. Back up to the ink layer. Smooth train. Yeah, all the stickers, and there's going to be like something like 25 stickers be available for purchase at Comic-Con. You're not asking too many questions. I'm dropping some alpha on you here. You see how I've taken some poses from the comic, and that's like one of my favorite poses of Gratitude Gorilla. I'm not done with this one either. I got to change this to red. We got Positive Porcupine here. We got Alpha Alligator. They will all be for your choosing. You can pick your favorites. Beta Ray Bill says, life was amazing. Saturday morning cartoons were great. I used to wake up in the same way, man. I used to wake up. I gotta be honest, I would be waiting for like the cool cartoons. Well, no offense to Smurf fans, but I had to get through the Smurfs. I was like, I didn't really care for the Smurfs, but the Smurfs were on first. I was always waiting around for Garfield. And what else? Some people make the mistake of thinking that He-Man and things like that, G.I. Joe, were Saturday morning cartoons. They were not. They were not. Those were afternoon cartoons, after school cartoons. So you come home and watch G.I. Joe and Brave Star and all that. Cartoons just aren't as cool anymore, man. You got your SpongeBob's and stuff like that, but like, wow, we had some cool cartoons in the 1980s. I know there's like Pokemon and stuff like that. I get it. But there was something special about those 80s cartoons. Transformers. What a good time to experience that. That's all I thought about when I was a kid. That's all I thought about was cartoons and comics. It worked out. It worked out all right. Yeah. Michael Jordan, Bo Jackson, Wayne Gretzky, Pro Stars were dope. There was like I remember the Hulk Hogan, the wrestling cartoons. 18 cartoons. Anyone remember? Probably not. Gary would remember what I'm talking about. That's often the things that like Gary will talk about in the office, or he'll be on a stream and he'll be like, DJ, you know what I'm talking about. I'm like, yeah, I know what's up. But a lot of the staff, are much younger, so they don't really know a lot of the deep 80s references that will happen. The super nerd. I don't like that. It's not smooth enough. Let's go. I'll make the rest of that. It's gonna be like a dark green outline with like a neon green slime, I think. Yeah. Okay. Rambo. I remember all that stuff. Oh my gosh. I'm 48, so that was like my 1980s cartoons, man. That was it. And then I had such an imagination that I would take those toys and I would just, me and my friends would play G.I. Joe and stuff, and I would always take the characters and give them new names and new storylines. And then my friends would get together and we'd all play out little adventure movies and stuff. And I guess we'd be competitive because like we'd go over to my friend Robbie's house. He had he was kind of like the rich kid in the neighborhood, the in-ground pool, and he had the cool Terrordrome, G.I. Joe Terrordrome and all that in his basement. Nice little basement setup, but here's the thing. His stories sucked. He didn't have an imagination, so it was just like he just stuck with what was on the backs of the cards or whatever. And I would just be like, we're throwing all that away. We're going to make up our own stories right now. Tomax and Zaymont didn't have to be bad guys. They could have been secret agents. And so my friends in the neighborhood always wanted to come hang out with me because I had better stories. Not flexing, I'm just saying. A lot of fun. In a lot of ways, that's I'm still doing that because that's what I describe as Gary's toys. Like these characters belong to Gary, and I get to play with them. I get to make up stories and jam with Gary on stuff. Not so stoic slime. What up? Mic'd up. What up? Hayden, cheers and good vibes to all. What's up? Mike, Dub, they were the best. Ninja Turtles. I'm just scrolling back through the chat here on Instagram. It's a little tricky to find the chats. Where is his chat? I'm across all, so I'm watching the Instagram, I'm watching the TikTok chat, and I'm watching the YouTube chat over here. So you can see it like this. Let's take a look. Hopefully I don't break this. That is the Instagram chat. What's up? This little sliver here is the wait. I should probably take the one thing off my screen here. Let's just do that. That's the TikTok chat. What's up, TikTok? And then over here, way over here, is the YouTube chat. And X and LinkedIn and Facebook and whatever. So I just kind of scan back and forth as I'm working here. And I just like position the camera like so. And there you go. It's kind of a fun little setup. I'll tilt it out of my head. I don't want to bump it with my face. Yay. All right. Karate Kid. Everything had a cartoon. Oh my gosh, you're right. Everything had a cartoon. Some of the cartoons were good and some of them weren't so great. But there's no doubt about it. Generation X had the best cartoons ever. I will die on that hill. Fight me. Hi guys, the white kid Sean 13. What's up? Love watching me draw and hearing the stories. Appreciate that. I want to get on to when I was back here going to all characters. So we're going to look up Stoic Slime. So this is how I want to make sure I'm getting the color, correctly. So we're going to grab Stoic Slime here. He's just kind of a, he's a slime. I don't know what else to say. He's kind of like Gumby looking a little bit. We're going to save that to the photos. And then I like to go to, you can see the video of Gary drawing Stoic Slime for the first time. There he is. I think that's probably Andy sitting over there. He's got his Sharpies. Shout out to Sharpie. Is Sharpie owned by Uniball? Unilever? Uniball brands? No. Look at all that time he's spending on that. I'm going to change his eyes a little bit now. I want him to be looking at you. He's looking at you. Stoic Slime. And what I do is I will. There's a dog outside. He's upset. I'm just going to grab this and drop it in here. Because pretty much, actually I do need to do something real quick here. I think I need to change the canvas information color profile. Okay, I got to make sure it's on the RGB. Just for color matching purposes. Very nerd stuff there. We're going to set this to reference layer. Reference layer. Now we've got the green that we want. And we'll do that one more time. I don't really have any set. Hey, what's up? Alex, how's it going? 297 people watching across the channels right now. It's 9 o'clock. I'm going to hang in there. How do you change perspective of his vision like that? How do you change perspective of his vision like that? I don't know what you mean exactly. Of his vision. Oh, you mean his eyes? I don't know. Just move them over. And actually, now that I'm looking at these eyes, he's got some bigger eyes. So I like to go with the version 2 art a little bit. So let's give him bigger pupils, I think. Let's do that. Black. Some bigger pupils. Right. And then I'll do the coloring around when I'm in the coloring mode here in a second. If that makes sense. I don't really write stories. I just kind of go with whatever comes to my mind, like a stream of consciousness. We were talking about 80s cartoons, and I just flexed and said, everybody, sorry, but 80s Generation X had the best cartoons. I'll die on that hill. I've watched a lot of cartoons too, so you know, it is what it is. So now I got his main green. I want him to be the main green. And I see he's got kind of like a bluish tongue, like a bluish green tongue. And then I'm probably just going to darken that up. Fill that in there. And from here, I'm just going to go ahead and just color select. I do a little thing where I call it halfway to white to get my highlight color. And then I add like a little highlight. Really add some depth to your, even if you're drawing a slime like this, adding a little bit of a highlight. I even like to go above the eyebrows here a little bit. I like to do that. And then I'll grab this is the mid-tone. This green here is the mid-tone with the flat. So I'm going to go back and just go the shadow color underneath here. That. We'll darken in his nose. Maybe a little lip underneath his arms like this. Now you're creating the cartoons, so make them better than the 80s. It'd be really hard to do to make them better than what they were, but I actually do kind of feel like without, it's going to sound like nothing coming from me because I work here, but um, I do feel like our cartoons are a bit different. And of course, we have some of the best people doing it. Production team is Moonbug, who really know their stuff. Like I've learned a lot just sitting in those meetings and listening to the Moonbug team. They've got so much data. I love that. I'm a nerd as far as that stuff goes. So you're not guessing. You're actually... Oh, he's really green on the screen. Holy cow. He is not that green. He is not... That is so fluorescent green over on the screen. I promise you he's not that green. The saturation on the YouTube channel is... Or the saturation on the stream is like crazy right now. I didn't take that into account, but... Actually, it's kind of cool. So, I wish he could be that green in print. That'd be wild. That would be crazy. All right, so we're gonna get this one done really fast. And I think, like Stoics, you can't even see his highlight. It's so bleached out there. Whoa. Crazy. Wonder if I turn off this light. Oh, there we go. Look at that. It's a little bit, just to give you what it really looks like over here. It's more, it's still a little bleached out over. Oh well, I don't care. It doesn't matter. Believe me, he's more of like a slime green, not like a fluorescent green. And I think what I'm gonna do is I'll select this green. I'm going to try a little bit different green. And it looks like my pencil's going to give out. I have 10% pencil life left. Whoa. All right. I need an extra Apple Pencil. I did not calculate that. Let's go until it dies. What do you think? So now what I'm doing is I'm taking that black line and I'm isolating it. And now I'll be able to draw over top of it and it'll turn green. Like that. I don't even know if I have any drawing. Do I have any drawing supplies underneath here that I could draw with? My goodness. If my Apple Pencil dies, I might have to stop the stream. I don't want to. It charges up pretty fast, but all right. Guess I'm gonna have to get a spare Apple Pencil here. I used to have two for my old iPad, but I never really thought about it for this one, to be honest. I've been drawing with it all day, so there's probably a good 12 hours of drawing happening today. You going for 7 stickers tonight? Conviction cockroach. What do you know? Are you counting the stickers that I have in the folder? Who are you, Conviction Cockroach? Are you in the actual folder that I'm uploading to? Because you know I'm about 7 short. I will stay up tonight and make sure that all the stickers are done. No, I've got some more that I haven't uploaded. So if you're on the team, don't worry. I meet my deadlines usually, so pretty proud of that. Except when the Apple Pencil is about to die. Let's give it a little bit of a juice charge for a second. Get into here. J-Rob, what's up? All right. You know, come on. Dark green versus all right. I'm not doing the new season. We're going to do dark green versus yellow in the chat. Dark green versus yellow in the chat. My Apple Pencil's at 10%, so I'm letting it charge up for a little bit. Looking around here to see if I have any. What do we got? Yellow. Uno Momento. All right, we got it. Yellow, yellow, dark green, yellow, dark green. Take a deep breath. Yellow it is. Okay, I'm gonna keep that plugged in for a second. Let's see how much it charges in just a minute. Curious. For those just joining in, my Apple Pencil is at 10%. So I'm gonna need to get another Apple Pencil to have like a spare charging. Ready? All right. We had the Alert Ape on the pencil, so I'm gonna try to see if this beats the Alert Ape. This would be a Cynical Cat Lava Edition. Cynical Cat. I think that does beat Alert Ape. I like the wispy tail in the back. That's gonna beat the Alert Ape. Now, let's see a second real quick. What do I have underneath here? What can I draw with? All right. I'm switching it up a little bit. 1 second. Oh, that turned upside down. Look at that. It's crazy. Whoa. All right. Trying to see what I have here to draw with. And okay. I'm going to try to gently move the iPad out of the way. Let's see if this works. Nope. Darn. Nope. Just gonna have to wait it out for a second. We have 10% battery life. Let's see if we can get through a half an hour. 15 minutes. We got 15 minutes. Let's see where we're at. Oh, 33%. Awesome. All right. We're in business. Let's finish this one up then. That's what I said I was gonna do. Let's do it. Shout out to Apple for making a quick charging Apple Pencil. It's the first time that I've had it. I guess I've never really I drew nonstop with it, and then I don't know. It did die pretty quickly, to be honest with you. We're gonna go ahead and bump this all the way up to that, and then I'm gonna do some not street art effect, but cool like bubble art. And some people will tell me like, why don't you just use a bubble font or something like that? And I'm like, no, we're gonna do it old school. I'm doing it old school. So I got this. I'm gonna turn off the pencil layers. And you'll be able to get this at New York Comic Con. There will be a sticker set up somehow. I don't know what it's going to look like. We're going to have a lot of stickers. We're going to have some comic stickers, and there's another surprise that I won't give away. But we'll talk about more probably when I'm back. Very interesting. A lot of stickers. A lot of stickers. Which stickers are awesome. Let's be real. Chapo, what's up? Shout out to Apple for making at least one quality product. Oh, come on. The iPad's sick. iPad is sick. Remember my uncle David works for Apple. He will never, I won't say his last name. But I gotta say, if they did figure out who I'm talking about, he works in the headquarters, and it's not very clear what he does, to be honest. I know he's worked on the Apple Watch, and I remember when I had a Cintiq drawing screen, and he was at my house, and I'm like about to buy a new Cintiq, and he was like, well, he didn't tell me that iPads were coming. He wasn't allowed to do that. But he's like, could what you have now wait? Do you really need that new drawing screen yet? And I was like, not really. I was like, what do you, might as well, I kind of wanted it. And he was like, why don't you just wait? It's a smart move. Just wait and see how it goes. And then the iPad came out, and he's like, see? Told you should have waited. And then I went over and tried it. And I was still skeptical. And then I got it. And I was like, oh my gosh. I basically I sold my Cintiq drawing screen, my Wacom tablet, to a college student who was thrilled to get a deal on that. So I'm going to go ahead and just different types of green here for our man. Stoic, or maybe it's not a man. Maybe it's just a thing. It's a being. Stoic slime. He's just a stoic slime. It's not a him or a she. It's a being. It's all-encompassing. All-encompassing being here. Thanks for watching. This is the VeeFriends live art show. I'm usually here in the mornings. Hey, Craig. What's up, Craig? He said the third quarter draw or die stickers are amazing. Fire. Appreciate you. Our October drawing challenge starts tomorrow. I'm going to try to do that as well. I will be doing that. I'm not going to try. I'm going to do it. Let's just go ahead and darken all this in. Let's do that. I don't usually plug my drawing stream, but if you're interested in art, we've got, I forgot to change this view, but we've got Trumptober Drawing Challenge happening tomorrow. There's 31 days of drawing prompts. You basically take that prompt, sketch it out, and then at the end of the month, we give away some prizes from Field Notes, Blackwing Pencil, Maker's Cabinet, A lot of these great brands have been supporting artists for the past 3 years over at our Draw or Die company. Promptober.com is the details. And everybody that does the first 5, if you draw the first 5, you get this sticker. We will send it to you. It starts tomorrow. The first prompt is Beware the Pumpkin Queen. And I may do some live streams for that too. We'll see. J-Rob says there is a special projects group that no one knows what they do inside of Apple. I must say that I don't know. I don't even know if my uncle's on that team. I just know that he's out there at the headquarters, and I do know that he travels around a lot, and sometimes he will have things with him that he can't show me even. They're in his bag. He's testing them, like for maps and all that stuff, I guess. I'm just guessing. He didn't tell me that. But like he travels around. He's out there in the field sometimes doing that. But I get that discount. That's when I want it. Not on sometimes. I hate to ask. J-Rob works for Apple. I had this conversation with him. I was like, man, I hate hitting up my uncle all the time for stuff. But he's like, hey man, hit me up. Why didn't you hit me up? And I'm like, I don't like to ask. I don't want to think that that's the only thing I don't talk to him nearly enough. I'm the kind of person that doesn't ask for anything really, so I like to be very self-sufficient. It's just how I am. Probably need to work on that. It's probably one of my flaws. I don't like to ask anyone for help. There's our stay stoic. Now what I'll do is I'm going to take this, and another thing that I do before I make it into an actual sticker, and I'm thinking probably like a yellow, something that'll, purple might look good with. Oh yeah, definitely. Purple is going to look good with that green. Let's just go ahead and put some people will they'll just take this into Photoshop and do a stroke. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to draw the stroke with my smooth train brush like that. That way I can kind of get, like I can just feel like the line widths and stuff are cool. I can do this. Like I can make it vary too. So it's just cool. It's cool looking. Doesn't have to be like just kind of go with it. The line thickness, that outline can vary. It looks like a cool sticker. Nice and smooth. Fill that in. Oh, nope. Turn the reference layer off, then fill it in. Nope. There we go. And from there, I might make that a little darker purple. Let's just see what it looks like, dark purple. Let's do that. That's pretty cool. It's very saturated on the stream. It's very, very saturated. I don't like that. And then what I might do is I actually take that, isolate that, and give it some added texture. I'll take this, go to my gouache brush, zoom out a little bit, up this gouache brush, just to see what it looks like, and I'll just kind of just hit it with some digital painting here. It's very subtle, but there's like some cool textures in there, I like that. Maybe even just go even lighter, like right around him. Just like a nice highlight. See something I messed up? Right there in the eye, you see that? It's because the canvas was white. Oh. And fill the eyes were white. Couldn't see that, so there you go. Stay stoic. Heck yeah. That one's done. We got another green guy up here. We'll do that one real quick. What else do we got to do? We got to do finish these other ones up here. What about this one? This is pretty cool. Remember that? I remember that. We did this one the other day on the stream. That's how it came out. Pretty cool. Pretty fun. Fun stuff. These are the comic stickers, comic style. Some of the poses are pulled right from the comics. We got the rare robot here. Hey, let's do one more shirt pull from the... by the way, oh, you know what? Darn, I think I turned that off. If you want to win a shirt tonight and you're watching, there's 343 people watching right now across all of our channels, probably mostly on X. All you have to do tonight is just email me comics@VeeFriends.com. I want to take all the names that email me and I'm going to draw on Wednesday night something that looks a little bit like this. I have a wheel of names from people that did the other thing the other night. And I'm going to spin this for the last shirt giveaway of the night. I should spin this. Heck yeah. Jonathan Ashbrook, what is going on? Jonathan's always watching the streams, always commenting. This is what happens when you watch the comic streams. You can get some like random giveaways and things like that. Jonathan Ashbrook, what is going on? John Ash. Birds Fly 1. She's over there on Instagram watching. Appreciate you. I will get you the codes. Don't worry. Got them. And then if you would like a shirt, again, email me tonight, right now. Not tomorrow. If your email comes in tonight, comics@VeeFriends.com. I'm taking all of your names. I'm putting them in that spin wheel. And you're good to go. Wednesday night, 8 p.m. I'll be back here. Hopefully that sounds good. And if you wouldn't mind, I'm just going to ask you to do it. Go over to Instagram and find today's comic strip. Make sure you like it, share it, post it in your stories. Today's a really great day to share VeeFriends. If you're into VeeFriends already, then you know we've got the cartoon show that came out today. We've got these daily comic strips. We've got tons and tons and tons and tons more coming until there's going to be, you know, in my mind, as I'm saying it, visualizing for the brand, you know, I want to have, we want to do things, big things. Like I want to have a live action movie, guys. That's what we want to do. We want to have a live action VeeFriends. Accountable Ant kicking some A. Taking A. Kicking some A. I don't know. Taking names and kicking A. Gratitude, kindness, patience. Soft skills are cool. VeeFriends are 280 characters. Created by Gary Vaynerchuk. That's the man. Gary V. Hence the name V and VeeFriends. We've got the trading cards. We've got the minis. Let's go ahead and open up one of these orange ones because orange was not going to win tonight. Orange. I should probably put the Apple Pencil up so that it charges for me. That would be good. Yeah. Let's get in here. We're trying to... I forget which one we're trying to beat now. Oh, the Cynical Cat. What do we got in here? We've got a Emerald Kiwi. Karma Kiwi. Emerald Karma Kiwi. Sometimes these little guys are very detailed, like Accountable Anteater here. Very detailed. Season 3 and 4 are going to be fun. This is a season 3 or 4 right here. 3. And we've also got the Fearless Fairy pulled the other day. Very detailed season 3 and 4. I don't know if these are out there yet to people. We've got the beaver here. The beaver, boisterous beaver from the sticker I just drew. Let's get back out of here. I can't believe it's October tomorrow. Can't believe it. Wow. Wow. Boisterous beaver. Keep building. There he is, but little teeth and all. Look at that detail. Crazy. Crazy. Live action Vito. Keep on dancing. You're welcome. Thank you for hanging out. Appreciate you guys. AJ's Custom Rug says this is a late live stream. Yeah, I'm going late on today and Wednesday. I'll be back here tomorrow, or no, Wednesday, 8 p.m. That's where I'm going to be. I'm going to call it a stream. Got to get off and charge this iPad up, charge this Apple Pencil up, and finish a couple things. Thanks for watching. I'm DJ Kaufman. VeeFriends are forever. Make sure you share VeeFriends. Today's a good day for it. If you're into VeeFriends, today's a great day to share the VeeFriends cartoons with someone. Maybe parents in your life, maybe kiddos in your life. The cast and crew of the VeeFriends cartoon show. And we're in season 1. For the next, I don't know, 20 episodes or so, they said. They said. It is. So Saturday mornings, you're going to see more of that. There's 3 episodes out there now. Make sure you go watch them. Also, follow us on Whatnot. There's some pop-up streams for the Whatnot. VeeFriends.com/whatnot. And please go check out VeeFriendsComics.com. Let's VeeFriends Cartoons. This is the YouTube channel. You can see 3 episodes we have right now. And what else? What else? VeeFriends Comics. The VeeFriends Comics channel. Let's get there. I'm live right now. All of the live streams are... There I am. Look at me. All of the live streams are archived, so you can go back and watch and listen, and if you like story time, you can just listen to me yammer about stuff. We got these new shorts. They're basically animated. Oh, those are scheduled. I can't show you those ones. But you can see here, they're the animated comics come to life. So they're taking my comic strips and they're animating them, and they're doing some voiceovers. They're called comic dubs. They're coming out every day now. So always like those, comment on those, give the little like button over here. Look at that. And that's it. See you guys soon. We'll see you on Wednesday. Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching. Let's go out with the theme song. How about that? Appreciate you guys. Have a good evening.
You'll find it in the middle, where red and blue become purple. Keep focus on the mission, and win the competition. Empathy, compassion, ambition, and passion. A little bit of everything, perfecting the balance. Success isn't sweet if you're alone in the end. Cause life is for living, and what's life without friends? Be friends. The challenge brings the change. Meet me in the V-Dome. stuck in the mud, try shifting the gear. If you're thinking too much, let go of the fear. If you got a friend problem, why not try being kinder? Cause complaining is easy, building bridges is harder. I'm just being honest, nobody owes it to you. But if I can do it, you can do it too. VeeFriends, the challenge brings the change. Meet me in the V-Dome. Don't be afraid, we all make mistakes. Perfect isn't the goal, patience might be what it takes. If you're feeling unsteady, if you're feeling unsure, it's time to build up your team. Take the shot and score.
Heck yeah, we're gonna do some fire lettering.
Meet me in the V-Dome.
Love the fire lettering. Hell yeah.